Love this podcast? Support this show through the Acast supporter feature. It's up to you how much you give, and there's no regular commitment. Just hit the link in the show description to support now.
San Diego Comic-Con just happened, and we talk about everything from Shazam to Aquaman, Godzilla to Glass, and we even talk about that terrible Titans trailer in this week's episode of Cognitive Recalibration. Hi everyone, and welcome to the Cognitive Recalibration podcast. As always, I'm your host Shravan. We have Torrent on the line.
Hey everyone.
Today we're going to be talking about everything that happened, well not everything, but everything that was interesting from San Diego Comic-Con 2018.
Well, everything we found interesting, I guess.
Yeah, everything that we found interesting, and I guess it would be the biggest news that came out of San Diego Comic-Con. It's been about a week since it has actually happened. So we've had some time to digest it, watch the trailers a couple of times that have come out of SDCC, and hear our thoughts on it. So I don't think it's going to be a massive episode, but it's basically going to be like our usual episodes, but just with the news segment, because all of this is just it's just a giant news episode.
Basically.
We'll get started. The first thing I had on my list was the Clone Wars is back. So I watched the trailer only once, and I never really watched Clone Wars, so I'm not really that attached to this, but I know the people that do like Clone Wars and Rebels as well, they really enjoyed this.
I've never seen Clone Wars either, but is Rebels still going?
I think it finished.
Okay, Rebels is finished as well.
I think so. I think that's why this is coming now. I could be wrong.
I think from my understanding, Clone Wars is between episode 1 and 2, or is it 2 and 3?
Could be 1 and 2 because Anakin is still younger. He's reasonably young.
I think it's between 1 and 2, and then I think Rebels is it's either between
3 and 4, I think,
4 or 6 and 7. I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not actually sure where this picks up from, but from the trailer, it looks like at least before 3 sometime.
Yeah, because Anakin's in it.
Probably won't watch it, just because I haven't seen all the rest of them. But for people that do watch it, they'll probably enjoy it.
Clone Wars is on Netflix, isn't it?
I think it was on Netflix, but no longer is.
Oh, okay. Oh, you might have to get the Disney streaming service too, which is not available yet, but when it is, it's probably going to be on that.
It might be on other Netflixes, but it isn't on Australian Netflix, because Australian Netflix is shit.
Speaking of Netflix, the next thing I had on my list is Iron Fist Season 2.
Did you watch the trailer for that?
I did watch the trailer for it. It's very short. It's just, there's just these thugs in an alleyway, and they're like beating up some guy, and then Iron Fist comes and beats them up.
Yeah, look, I've given up on those Netflix Marvel shows, to be honest. I didn't even bother watching the trailer for it. Iron Fist was so shit. I couldn't get through the first season. I could not watch it. It was so boring.
Yeah, I've never watched any of the Netflix series, even the good ones.
So I've seen Daredevil Season 1, Daredevil Season 2, Jessica Jones Season 1, Luke Cage Season 1, most of Iron Fist Season 1, and Defenders Season 1. And it gets worse as it goes on. So the more you watch, the worse it gets. But Iron Fist is definitely the worst of them.
I'm surprised they got a Season 2, actually, because the first one was really badly received.
Apparently they're not going to do Defenders anymore. It's done.
Oh, okay.
Because it was badly received. But they might do like some team-ups, but not all of them together.
Okay, well, that's all we have to say about that. I don't think we'll watch that either.
No,
so
not watching Iron Fist. I'm already burned from that once. I didn't even watch Jessica Jones 2. And I really like Jessica Jones Season 1, so...
Anyway, there's going to be a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles show. Did you see there was a trailer and like a small clip for this? It's a Nickelodeon show.
No, I didn't see it.
It's an animated show.
I didn't see it, no.
It looks interesting.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It looks very different.
Oh, like what do you mean?
As in, it's that, but just the animation style is very, very different.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. They just show they had the trailer, which was okay, and then they had a small clip where they show these guys on a building top, like doing some arms deals or something.
Yeah.
And then you see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They're on another building. They zip line across.
Yeah.
And it looks like they're going to zip line across to that building that the guys are on. But they zip line past it and they go to some other building where there's this massive swimming pool and they just land in the swimming pool. So that's what they were actually doing.
Oh, going to the swimming pool?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like funny.
Yeah.
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 I thought it was going to be something real dark when you first explained it.
Nah.
Yeah.
And April O'Neil's on that building too.
On the swimming pool or the other one?
The swimming pool one.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know what happens with the other one. Maybe they just don't even go back to that.
Yeah. I'm like, is April O'Neil one of the arms dealers? Yeah, fair enough. But there's an old, not old one, but like there is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon that I used to watch. That was pretty good. Like the one that would have been just before this.
A Nickelodeon one.
Yeah, it was okay. It's nothing special, but probably won't watch this.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I think it's only on Nickelodeon, so I don't know.
I can't see myself watching that unless I get really bored.
It's probably a Saturday morning cartoon or something, which I don't watch anymore. So
yeah.
It's probably it's basically aimed for kids. So I'd have to watch Saturday morning cartoons again to tune into it.
Yeah, look, there's worse things that you can do other than watch Saturday morning cartoons.
Well, staying with the animated theme, I've got Young Justice Outsiders, is it?
Yeah, Young Justice Outsiders. Did you watch the trailer for that?
No, I didn't, but you did.
Yeah, I'm really keen on it. I really like the show. That's going to come on the DC streaming service, along with one of the other shows that we're going to talk about a bit later. But the trailer looked decent. The starting's like a montage of some stuff from Season 1 and Season 2, and then it gives you some new footage of Season 3. It's got Darkseid in it. It's got a bit of Hugo Strange. It's got Nightwing and everyone returning, and Aquaboy and Aqualad. Sorry, Aqualad, not Aquaboy. Yeah.
Oh, Aquaman.
No, Aqualad.
Aqualad, okay.
That's Aquaman's side. So the premise of the show is all the sidekicks get together, and they have their own Justice League, and it's
Is Robin? Oh, Nightwing.
Nightwing. So in the first season he's Robin, but then in the second season he's Nightwing.
Okay.
And the second Robin's in the second season as well. Tim Drake. I think Tim Drake's in it.
Is this the same universe as the Justice League cartoon?
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Which means it's also in the same universe as Batman, the animated series.
Yeah.
Okay.
Batman is in it quite a lot in Season 1 and 2. It's pretty dark show in general for something that was on Cartoon Network. Like, the Kid Flash, well, spoiler alerts, the Kid Flash dies at the end of Season 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And he doesn't come back?
Well, it finished at the end of Season 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if he's going to come back. Hopefully he comes back. But apparently, because it's on the DC streaming service, they've got the license to go a bit darker. So it could even be more dark than it was on Cartoon Network.
Okay. Everyone just dies this time.
Yeah. It'll be interesting. I like Season 1 a lot. Season 2's okay. Well, it's better than okay. It's still good. But hopefully Season 3's really good. Because it got cancelled. And then they made a petition to bring it back, and they brought it back now.
Yeah, I did watch a bit of Young Justice, but not much. I think it was on Saturday morning cartoons. And
yeah, it was. That's actually got a good, Season 1's got a really good story, and Season 2's not bad either.
Okay, well, staying on the DC theme now, so we'll go to the DC movies.
Okay, you don't want to do the show first?
Okay, no, we'll do the show. We'll do the show, and then we'll go to the movie. So the other show is Titans.
Yeah, which is also going to be on the DC streaming service.
And it looks
This trailer
bad.
was shit. This trailer was so bad.
Yeah.
Oh, why is Nightwing killing people, first off? Well, I think it's Robin, because he's wearing the Robin uniform, but Why is he just killing people left, right, and center?
Yeah.
It's like using a gun and just shooting people.
It's basically what Deadpool says. You know, in Deadpool 2, it's like, you're so dark, you should be in the DC universe.
Yeah.
This is basically that.
Yeah. It just looked like it was trying to be dark rather than actually being a dark show. It looks so bad. I think I'll still watch it, but it looks so bad.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed. And even there's a lot of stuff in the trailer, apart from that. Everyone's talking about that, but apart from that, there's a lot of other stuff they show, but none of it is very memorable. So
It's got a lot of Raven in it.
yeah, it's got a lot of Raven in it.
Oh, it just looks shit.
I do like Raven as as a character, but I don't know if they'll do it properly.
I'll probably still watch it, just because maybe they'll probably bring out another trailer before it comes out. And if that is better, I'll probably still watch the first episode, because it won't hurt. If the first episode shit, then I'm not going to watch it.
I think that was one of the worst trailers that came out of.
Oh, yeah, probably the worst one. I was actually really looking forward to that show. It's a pretty good idea, because they've never done live-action Teen Titans.
But they have done a Teen Titans movie, animated movie.
Teen Titans Go to the Movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently it's not bad.
Apparently I called it in last episode. I said it would be good, yeah.
Yeah, but we don't get it here in Australia for ages. I think it's
really?
like till September.
Oh, okay.
I think they're going to release it for the school holidays, because the school holidays just finished, so they're not going to...
Oh, so I gotta wait till the next ones. Yep.
But we could watch that. I think it's coming out the same day as Predator or something.
Oh,
here.
we'll probably watch Predator.
But this might actually be better than Predator.
Oh, I don't know. I like Shane Black movies. I believe in Shane Black. Yeah, I'm quietly confident that Predator will be good.
Let's see. I'm not that confident, but let's see.
Yeah.
We'll jump into the movies now.
Yeah, let's go.
DC movies.
Yeah.
So there was 2 trailers, Shazam and Aquaman, and they showed some footage, or some, I think it was just photos from Wonder Woman.
No, I think it was footage.
1984. Oh, footage. Okay.
Yeah, footage. Yeah, and they showed extra footage from Aquaman as well.
Oh, okay. So we can talk about Aquaman first.
Yeah, Aquaman.
What did you think?
It's not bad. The trailer's not bad.
Yeah, the trailer's not bad. The idea looks good. What they're going for looks good, but I've still got some questions about it. Because firstly, the CGI looks very cartoony. Like I don't know, it just doesn't look...
I liked the CGI in the underwater parts, like when it showed Atlantis. But then...
That's the part I didn't like.
Oh, you didn't like that?
Yeah. It looks okay, but like you see the turtle and it's very obviously fake.
Yeah. But, you know, everything in this DC universe looks so fake. Especially in, like, Justice League and stuff. Everything looks super fake.
I guess it's a step above Justice League. When I first saw it, I thought it was Justice League level CGI, but it's better than that. And the story looks good, but again, I think they show a bit too much in this trailer. Not as bad as some other trailers that we've seen, but...
I don't think they show all that much. I think there'll still be lots of surprises in the movie, for sure. There's still not much info on who Black Manta is. They just briefly show him, so it'll be interesting to see what his role is. And
yeah, that's true.
William Dafoe, they didn't show him at all, so that'll be interesting.
Yeah, they didn't show him. That's true, yeah. There's still a bit they haven't shown. And James Bond's pretty good director.
Yeah, it's alright.
good with the horror elements, so maybe we'll see a bit of that in the movie too.
It wasn't my favourite trailer of the weekend, but it was okay. It hasn't sold me more on Aquaman. I'm probably about the same amount of excited.
Probably about the same on it, but it doesn't make it look any worse.
Yeah, it doesn't make it look worse.
Yeah.
Which is always a win.
Was there anything else from the trailer?
You get to see Ocean Master.
Yeah, you get to see Ocean Master. You get to see him as a kid.
Yep.
Apparently that's a Boston aquarium.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And you get to see him as a teenager as well.
Yeah, as a teenager.
Apparently that's William Dafoe that chucks the trident at him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So William Dafoe's like his mentor or something, apparently.
Oh, okay.
You see that. You see a bit of Mira. And who else do you see? You see Nicole Kidman as his mum, the Queen. And looks like there's a big CGI battle at the end. By the looks of it. Or that could be in the middle. I don't know. But it looks like there is some kind of CGI battle at some point.
But yeah, overall it looks okay.
the tone-wise, it looks a bit more comedic.
Light.
Yeah, light.
It's not too dark.
Yeah. It's not DC Universe dark.
Yeah. It's not Titan dark.
Yeah, not Titan's dark. Fuck
Yeah.
Batman.
The other trailer was Shazam.
Yeah.
So this one I thought definitely showed a bit too much. But you don't think so.
I don't agree with you, but this was actually my favourite trailer of the weekend.
Yeah, it was initially, but I don't think it is anymore because the Shazam, just the costume, it looks just weird.
I like it. Well, when I initially saw it on set photos, I'm like, oh, it looks a bit cartoony, but it really fits with the theme. I kind of like it.
So the actor, who's the actor?
Zachary Levi.
Yeah, so he just looks like a normal guy, and the suit looks like big. You know, like those kids' costumes where like they add muscles to the costumes?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's padded.
It looks like that.
I'm pretty sure he's padded on the inside, but I don't think it looks that bad. I think it looks decent.
I just think it looks very fake. Like, compared to, I don't know, like Superman. Like, Henry Cavill's he is actually massive.
Yeah.
So, he looks like Superman. But this guy just looks like he's in a costume.
I think he is pretty big as well, though. But I do agree to some extent, but I think
because his head looks disproportionate to his body.
No,
that's the thing. Like, his chest looks massive.
I think you're over looking at it. Like, if you concentrate a lot, then you can see that, like, Batman was fat in Justice League, so
yeah. Well, that's also different.
I think the costume was fine. It's comic book accurate. This is probably the most comic book accurate costume that's ever been put to screen.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it looks exactly like the one in the comics.
I'm trying to think of one that's more comic book accurate, but I think this is the best one that they've ever done. That doesn't look like total shit.
But the actual trailer was pretty good.
The trailer's good. You think they show too much, but I think there's still a lot that hasn't been shown.
I think they've shown at least half the movie.
Nah, I think it could be the first half an hour, and then snippets of stuff.
That means there's a lot happening in the first half an hour.
I don't think they're going to dwell too much on him not having his powers.
Well, he's going to be a kid for at least 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, at least 20.
So all of that other stuff happens in the next 10 minutes?
Well, the only other thing that they show in the trailer is him going to the wizard. And then...
Yeah.
But I think there's a lot more in that scene with the wizard.
Probably, yeah. There should be a lot more. And you probably actually see him, because in the trailer you don't really see him.
Yeah, he's
it's the actor...
Digimon Huso. I don't know how to say his name. Did I say it kind of right?
No.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's...
I know it's not... That's how it's spelled, but I know it's not pronounced like that. But he's in Guardians.
Yeah. He's in Blood Diamond.
Yes, he's in Blood Diamond. And he's also in Captain Marvel.
Yeah, he's playing the same role that he played in Guardians and Captain Marvel. He's actually in a lot of movies. He's a good actor. Digimon Huso. I'm absolutely ruining that, aren't I?
And
he's in Fast 7 or something, isn't he, as well? I remember him being in one of those movies.
Oh, yeah, no, he is. He's in that.
Yeah.
He's one of the bad guys in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's underused in that.
And then you see the actual villain, which is Mark Strong.
And you don't really see much. That's another thing that's surprising. You don't know, well, people know who he is, but you don't know what he's like, what his agenda is, or anything like that, or like what he's trying to do, or how he meets Shazam, or anything like that. So that's still all up in the air.
He'd actually be a really good Black Adam.
Yeah, but they've gone for The Rock as Black Adam.
Black Adam.
And
yeah.
The Rock would be a good Black Adam as well. The Rock's big.
At least he's actually big. Yeah, that's true. But Black Adam's not as big as Shazam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, he's big, but he's not, like, massive like
Initially,
Shazam.
I kind of really wanted them to use John Cena as Shazam.
Oh, yeah? But he's too short. He's not that tall, is he?
Oh, I think he's pretty tall.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he's like 6 foot at least. Let me look it up. He's not Rock height. Rock's 6'5" or something. He's 184 centimeters.
Okay, so he's like 6 foot.
6'1".
1, yeah. Well, it's not short. I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know. He looks shorter than he is. I don't know why.
It's probably because he's so stocky.
No, he would have been okay as Shazam.
Look, after seeing Zachary Levi in the trailer, I'm not disappointed. He looked pretty good.
Yeah, in terms of the actual character, he probably suits it better. But in terms of the physical appearance, probably John Cena was better.
John Cena would have been alright for the actual character as well, actually. He does comedy okay. He's actually not a bad actor.
Have you seen there's a John Cena prank call? Have you heard that?
Yeah, I've heard it, yeah.
It's
fun.
hilarious.
Yeah.
How they call this lady?
Yeah, and then they play the music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anyone hasn't seen it, just YouTube. I think if you just search John Cena phone prank, you'll find it. It's hilarious. Anything else about Shazam?
I really liked the scene where they're kind of testing out the powers. That looks like
that's really funny. Yeah. So Shazam can't actually fly.
No, he can.
Oh, he just hasn't perfected it yet.
He probably hasn't figured out how to do it yet. Yeah,
oh, okay.
He can.
Yeah,
he can do everything Superman can do.
Well, apparently Superman might even be in the movie.
They've had some fights, him and Superman, and like he is probably as strong as Superman or stronger, but he's a kid, so he's not as smart as Superman.
Okay. And Superman's not even that smart.
Yeah. Superman's like Captain America, I guess, and it's a good character. It'll be lots of people are saying it's going to be like that Tom Hanks movie, Big. Have you seen it before?
Oh yeah,
I haven't seen it, but
no, I haven't seen it either. But yeah, people are mentioning that. So this is out in April next year. So we've got Aquaman in December and then Shazam in April.
I think out of all the DC movies that have come out, this is the one I'm the most excited for.
Yeah, well, at least it's a little bit more... Well, both of these movies are a little bit more lighthearted. It's going to be harder for people to criticize it. I feel like if movies take themselves way too seriously and they suck...
It's easy to criticize. Yeah.
Yeah. At least this looks like it's lighthearted. And if it sucks, at least people might still have a good time with it.
I'm the most excited about this, about anything that's come beforehand. So pretty good days for DC, actually. They've done quite well.
There was nothing about the Batman, so that's still all up in the air.
Yeah, that could be anything.
And Wonder Woman is also coming out next year, or
I think it's next year. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be basically 3 movies in the next 12 months.
Yeah, for DC.
That's good. We'll move on to other Warner Brothers related properties that came out of Comic-Con. So,
yeah.
Fantastic Beasts.
Fantastic Beasts.
Sequel.
Good trailer, bad panel. That's what I'll say. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about the panel first. So apparently they brought on Johnny Depp in the Grindelwald costume.
Yeah.
And
try to emulate what Marvel did with Loki a couple years ago.
And people didn't like it.
Have you seen the video?
No, I haven't seen the video.
It's really weird. It's like he has a wand and he like does some stuff with the wand. He just wiggles it around a little bit. It's like,
but nothing happens.
Well, obviously nothing. He's not a wizard. Obviously nothing.
No, but like, if he's gonna do that, like, were they gonna plan something? Like, they could have planned something. They could have shown something on the screen or something. No. So he just wielded his wand, nothing happened.
Yeah, he just wiggled his wand. And he says some stuff in like Grindelwald style language. And some people like cheered in the crowd, but like mostly it was just really awkward. Like super awkward.
Okay. And then he just walked off.
Nah, they stayed on stage and showed the trailer afterwards.
And then he walked off.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Apparently, to make things even more awkward, they were going to have the Aquaman panel straight afterwards, so Amber Heard was just backstage.
Yeah, well, I heard he was backstage when Amber Heard was on stage. I know, I heard something like that, yeah. And it was super awkward. I don't know why.
They probably should have done something different.
They should
maybe
have
like
Jude Law on as Dumbledore.
Yeah, or just anything.
Yeah, not
they should have just brought Daniel Radcliffe as Harry Potter, and they would have got more cheers, even though it's not even in the movie.
Just anything but Johnny Depp is. I don't know why they're banking on Johnny Depp. You can't bank on Johnny Depp anymore. He sucks. He's just not a good. Well, he's still an okay actor, but he's been typecast, and he does the same thing in every role.
The actual trailer itself was pretty good.
The trailer was alright. And Johnny Depp didn't piss me off as much as I thought he would in the trailer.
he'll probably be okay in the role.
Yeah.
People just have to get over the fact that he's Johnny Depp.
Yeah, he's Johnny Depp.
But I'm still a bit skeptical about this whole franchise because, firstly, it's not.
Fantastic Beasts.
It's got nothing to do with. Well, it's shoehorned in the parts that have Fantastic Beasts in them.
Yeah.
Like that, if they took that out, it'd probably make no difference.
I don't know if they planned it properly, to be honest, because then they should have just named the first one something different.
Yeah. Well, they can call the first one Fantastic Beasts, even though that also wasn't really about Fantastic Beasts, but they could have called it that. But this one, they could have just dropped that
and they
called it Crimes of Grindelwald.
They could have just called it Crimes of Grindelwald.
And they've got what do they call the universe now? The Wizarding World or something?
Oh, is that what they call it? I don't know. Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
Well, I think it's just the Wizarding World.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah. And the DCEU is not called that anymore.
Yeah,
it's called the
DC Worlds or something.
Yeah, the Worlds of DC.
The Worlds
or something.
of DC. That's it. Yeah.
In the trailer, what else was there?
I've actually only seen it once, so I don't remember.
I've seen it twice. There's a couple of things that. Well, there's one thing that wasn't really accurate. So, Dumbledore is a transfiguration teacher.
And he's teaching dark arts in the trailer, is he? Yeah.
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 But, well, some people are like...
He was filling in for a class.
It could be that, or it could be that using the boggart and doing Expecto Patronum, it's not really a defense against the dark arts thing. It's more of a transfiguration thing, because you're transfiguring it.
Well, he doesn't use Expecto Patronum. He uses Ridiculous.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, ridiculous. Yeah, ridiculous. Not Expecto Patronum.
Yeah.
That's for the Expecto Patronum is defense against the dark arts.
Yeah, exactly.
But ridiculous is more of a transfiguration spell.
Oh, okay. So Lupin was just...
And Lupin just used it.
Lupin woke up drunk that morning. He's like, fuck, what do I do with this class? Oh, shit, there's a boggart. Let's just do that. That's it. That's good enough.
So that's their explanation. It kind of makes sense because you are transfiguring it.
Jude Law looks good as Dumbledore. He looks really good.
He does, but this is, what, like, a couple of years after Voldemort is born.
Voldemort dies when he's 70 years old.
Yeah. So the first Fantastic Beasts was the year Voldemort was born.
Yeah.
So Voldemort was born then, so he'd be like 2 years old or something. Or 3 years old, whenever this movie happens. Actually, it happens directly after, doesn't it? So he's probably still a baby. But when Voldemort is at Hogwarts... And in the other movies, they show Voldemort. They show Dumbledore how he looks like, and
True.
He looks.
It's a bit of a jump.
Yeah, so he ages a lot in
the next
15 years,
16, 17 years, I guess. Yeah.
He grows a beard, turns white.
Yeah. Well, he has a beard in this. It's just not super long.
It's not long. I guess he just doesn't shave from here on.
Yeah, here on in, there's no shaving.
And he dresses very differently as well. He's more stylish.
Yeah, he's stylish. Maybe there's an explanation for it. Maybe at the end of this...
He just gives up on...
No, there's a spell or something that's cast on him and he, ages quicker or something.
Maybe.
Or, something like that.
Or maybe just... all the stress just gets to him after this.
Or, good addition, there was Nicholas Flamel in the trailer. Did you pick up on that?
Well, it was pretty obvious.
Yeah, obvious. Yeah, it's obvious, yeah. Because he said his name's Nicholas Flamel. If you did pick up on it, you're a bit stupid. I would get your ears checked.
But, again, I don't know if he plays any part in the movie. It looks like it's just shoehorned in.
Yeah.
For, look at this guy. Remember him from Philosopher's Stone?
Yeah.
You never see him, so I guess, yeah, kind of makes sense.
It looks okay, though. I thought it looked good. I liked the first movie. Even though I've only seen it once, but I liked it that one time I watched it.
The whole thing, how he says he can't take on Grindelwald by, Newt has to take on Grindelwald instead of Dumbledore. Obviously, that doesn't end up happening because Dumbledore does end up taking on Grindelwald.
Well, do you know, it's because he's in love with Grindelwald.
Yes, yeah, it's that. And then they show him with the Mirror of Erised, and he sees Grindelwald in it.
Oh, does he? Was that
the trailer? Look, if you watch the trailer again, there's a part where he's looking into the Mirror of Erised, and he sees Grindelwald in it. And that goes back to Philosopher's Stone again, where he tells Harry not to look in it, because it turns people mad.
Yeah.
So maybe he's experienced... Maybe that's why he turns old.
Maybe that's why he turns really old. He stares at the Mirror of Erised for 15 years. And they're like, dude, you have classes to teach. So, oh shit. Everyone failed Transfiguration for about 15 years at Hogwarts.
And they also have Lenny Kravitz's daughter.
Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah. So she's one of the main characters, and she's a Lestrange.
She was mentioned in the first movie. She's Thingo's ex-girlfriend. Newt's ex-girlfriend.
And there's a part at the very start where they show Newt in the class with Dumbledore, like a young Newt.
Oh,
there's a girl behind Newt.
Yeah.
And she's a Slytherin, and she
looks like Zoe Kravitz.
A little bit, yeah, like a younger.
Yeah.
Like, it's not the same actor, but
yeah,
it could be that. And it also shows that Newt's greatest fear is working in an office. I reckon what's going to happen is he's going to turn it into like this hideous monster because he likes monsters, and then everyone else gets scared.
Yeah, it's probably going to be that. I can see that happening.
But yeah, I'm pretty excited. It should be good.
I like that character, Newt. I did think I would like the first movie when the trailer came out. I'm like, oh, this looks very shoehorned in and not great, and I'm not going to get on board with these characters. But I got on board with pretty much everyone, except Johnny Depp. Wish they brought back Colin Farrell, because he was a badass.
Yeah, he'd be better. And they brought back the other characters from the first movie as well.
Yeah, they're all good.
The American ones. Even the Muggle.
Yeah, he's back as well, yeah.
For some reason.
Yeah. He was a good character in the first one. I thought he would be shit, but he was good. Yeah.
And Newt's a Hufflepuff, isn't he? We're both Gryffindors.
No, I'm a Slytherin.
No, you're not. You're a Gryffindor. Remember we did that quiz?
No, but I did it twice. One time I got Gryffindor, one time I got Slytherin.
Fair enough. So you're kind of like Harry Potter, because the Sorting Hat wants to put him in Slytherin.
Yeah, but
you're like the opposite. So the Sorting Hat wants to put you in Gryffindor, but you want to go to Slytherin.
I want to go Slytherin. I would have been the Harry Potter that would have joined Voldemort, killed the world, destroyed everyone.
Just Harry Potter related, just a bit of a digression, but I saw the play The Puffs. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's The Puffs.
Oh, no, I haven't heard of it. No.
It's like this comedy play, but it's not canon or anything. It's just based off Harry Potter characters, and they don't mention anything by name. But it was pretty funny. It's basically just about the Hufflepuffs and how they just suck compared to all the other houses. And there's like this guy who's like Harry Potter, but he's not, and he's in Hufflepuff, and he like wants to do stuff with his life, but he just never does.
Yeah.
And he's from Australia.
Oh, okay.
He's from like Craigieburn or something.
Good suburb.
But yeah, it was pretty funny. If it's currently running in Melbourne, but I think it was in New York and stuff earlier.
The actual Harry Potter play is coming to Melbourne as well.
It is, yeah, The Cursed Child. I think the tickets go on sale pretty soon. I wasn't a fan of the script though. I did read it and I read half of it. I didn't like it at all.
I read half of it and I wasn't a fan. But I might be keen to go to the play just to see how it is. Maybe it's better in that form.
The play itself might be okay.
Yeah, the play might be better.
But I wouldn't link it to Harry Potter because I feel like it just ruins everything that happened in the actual.
Whereas this, I like linking to Harry Potter because I feel like it works.
Yeah. Well, it is before the events of Harry Potter, and it's got nothing to do with Harry Potter, the characters that were important in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Except for, I guess, Dumbledore. So it doesn't really ruin anything. Okay. That was all the Warner Brothers related news.
Yeah, they had a good show.
Yeah, I think they were probably the best out of all the studios. We'll talk about Sony. They had some stuff about Venom and Spiderverse, which didn't come out to public. It was just for those in Comic-Con.
Apparently the Venom trailer was really good.
Yeah, apparently the Venom trailer was really good, and it was very obviously R-rated, because there was a part where Venom pulls off some guy's head or something.
Yeah. No, he bites some guy's head off, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But there was... The thing I wanted to talk about Venom was when they had the panel, Tom Hardy and the director, they did mention potential, like, Tom Hardy wanted to work with Tom Holland.
Yeah.
And he was just saying that. But the director said one day he does want to see Venom fight against Spider-Man. And they just left it at that.
He could potentially be a cameo. I'm interested to see who Woody Harrelson's playing in the movie. And my theory is that he plays Carnage.
Apparently Carnage isn't in the movie, though. Well, it might be at the very end, but the main villain is Riot.
Who is, Riz Ahmed. Yeah, apparently he's the main villain. I think Woody Harrelson's Carnage, though.
Okay, maybe he comes at the very end.
Yeah. Carnage is a sick character as well. He's basically Venom, except he's a serial killer.
Pretty much, yeah. And Venom's already
Venom's already bad, but this guy's next level.
So that should be interesting. They apparently they had a trailer for Spiderverse, and they showed more of the Spider.
Yeah, they showed
the other Spider-Man characters.
They showed Nick Cage's one, didn't they?
Yeah, they showed Nick Cage's one. They showed Spider-Ham.
Spider-Ham, played by John Mulaney.
What else is he in?
Oh, he's in lots of comedy stuff. He does stand up. It's what lots of people probably know him by. And I think he was on Saturday Night Live for a while.
But yeah, there wasn't much from that. They had some footage, and it was pretty good.
Hey, did you know Haley Steinfeld's playing Gwen Stacy?
Spider-Gwen?
Yeah, Spider-Gwen.
Yeah. Didn't you tell me that?
Did I? Oh, I must have forgot.
Yeah, no, and apparently she's one of the main characters in this movie as well.
Oh, okay. Yep. Well, they didn't show any of that to us, so we don't really get any of it.
Yeah, so we don't really know, but apparently it was okay. Marvel-wise, there was actually nothing.
Other than James Gunn getting fired, which happened just before the conference started.
Yeah, and apparently he was at Comic-Con.
He was, promoting something else, but then they didn't bring him onto stage. He's doing a horror movie of some sort. He's producing it.
Yeah, so basically, everyone would know it by now, but he got fired because of some
tweets from ages ago, yeah.
Offensive tweets that he did about 10 years ago. But the story behind this is that he sent out some tweets that were basically like anti-US government or something. And then
they
obviously people didn't like that, so they dug up his tweet history and they found these, and that was enough to get him fired. And fair enough, because those tweets were pretty bad.
They're pretty bad, yeah. I wish he was still on, but yeah, they're pretty bad tweets.
Yeah.
I can't.
Well, there's still chance that people are saying that they fired him for now, but they might rehire him later on.
Yeah, I still wish he was doing it, but you can't really defend him after those tweets.
Yeah, so it's hard.
Some of his cast members have defended him. I don't know if they would bother with the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 if he's not attached to it, so we'll see.
Lastly, we actually missed one of the Warner Brothers movies, and that is Godzilla.
Oh,
King
is
of
that
Monsters.
Warner Brothers? I didn't know that.
It is, yeah, it is. Yeah. Warner Brothers.
I thought it was like Paramount or some shit.
So out of all the trailers that came out of Comic-Con, I thought this was actually the best one.
Yeah, it was either this or Shazam, but I like Shazam better personally, but this is not bad. It's not a bad trailer. Actually, there is one trailer I like better than this that we haven't talked about yet. We'll get to it.
Okay, we'll talk about it after this. But this was pretty good. It's got, what's her name? Millie Bobby Brown?
Yeah, Millie Bobby Brown. It's got a really good cast. Do you know who's doing well this year? Sarah Paulson.
Is she in this?
Yeah, she's in this.
No, she's in the other one.
Oh, she's
not in this.
She's in the other one.
Yeah,
I thought
she's not in this.
I
she's
thought she was in this as well.
No,
Are you
she's not.
sure?
Oh, she might be, but
I think she is
Vera,
in this.
Vera Farmiga's in this.
Oh, it's Vera Farmiga in this. Yeah. Nah, she's in the other one. Anyway, this cast is pretty good as well, though. They have a lot of... The only guy that's coming back is the guy from the first
Ken
movie.
Watanabe.
That goes, Godzilla. That's all they got him for. And I'm pretty sure that's all they have him in this movie for, right? As well.
Well, in the first one, he says, like, just let them fight.
Yeah, let them fight.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll say that again.
I love that guy. I'm glad they brought him back.
Yeah, Ken Watanabe.
So the other people it has Carl Chandler. Oh, his face is like very familiar.
Is he the dad?
Yeah, he's the dad. Yeah, he's in Game Night. If you've seen that.
No, but yeah, like his face is familiar.
Yeah, his face is super.
I've seen him.
Do you know Ice Cube?
The rapper?
Yeah, it's got his son.
What's his son's name?
O'Shea Jackson Jr.
He's in something else.
Have you seen Straight Outta Compton?
No, but yeah,
he plays
in that.
Ice Cube in Straight Outta Compton. And it's got Millie Bobby Brown, who I really like.
She's not in the next season of Stranger Things, right?
No,
because she was in this.
No, she is. I
thought she was.
They haven't started filming that.
No, I thought they did. Because there was some footage.
Oh, no, it's just used footage, isn't it? From, like, the previous ones.
Oh, is it?
It's not going to release until next year.
So maybe she is back.
This trailer looked alright.
Yeah, so they show Mothra, which is the big moth-looking thing, and Ghidorah, which is the one with the 3 heads.
Yeah, looked okay.
And they show a lot more of Godzilla, so hopefully they show a lot more in this movie than they did in the last movie.
It could go either way.
And this will link into King Kong. So the one after this is King Kong versus Godzilla.
Yeah, which is what I'm looking forward to, because that's going to be sick. They don't even need human characters in that. Just have both of those guys just punching it out for an hour and a half.
Well, there was a theory that, because you know the King Kong, Kong Skull Island movie, that's like
Set in the 80s.
Yeah, so there's a guy in this, and he's like, "Long live the king," some old guy.
Oh, that's the guy from Game of Thrones. Yeah.
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 And he says that to Vera Farmiga.
Yeah.
And then people are saying that that's Tom Hiddleston. Like, that character is Tom Hiddleston's character.
Oh, really?
And he's like, "Long live the king," because he wants King Kong to...
Have you seen King Kong?
Nah, I heard it's boring.
Does Tom Hiddleston survive at the end?
Oh, maybe he doesn't. I haven't even seen it, so I don't know.
I don't know. That movie has a really good cast. How was it so shit? That's such a good cast. Anyway, yeah, that would be cool. So maybe King Kong makes a cameo.
Him and Godzilla team up to fight the other two.
Yeah, the thing is, both King Kong and Godzilla are good guys. So why would they fight each other? Oh, is it going to be like a Batman v Superman thing? Are they going to have the same mother's names? Is that what's going to happen?
But the mothers are Martha.
Yeah. Why'd you say that name?
Is Godzilla a girl or a boy?
No idea. No idea.
Could be anything.
Yeah.
King Kong's probably a
guy. I think. They really, well, in that old Peter Jackson movie, King Kong's really small. But in this one, he's massive.
He's massive, yeah. Well, Godzilla's massive, so they can't make him, like, too small.
Hopefully it's good. Even the first one's not that bad.
Yeah, it's good, but it's just a bit...
It can be a bit boring.
Yeah. There's a lot of, filler. But yeah, it was still a good movie.
Even if this is as good as that, or maybe even slightly better, it'll probably be a win. And this movie will do gangbusters in Japan. And, like, China and stuff.
Yeah, it'll do well in Japan. The last trailer, which was the one you were referring to, is Glass.
Glass, yeah.
And this is the one with Sarah Paulson in it.
This is Sarah Paulson, yeah.
Yeah, this is Sarah Paulson.
And she's been doing really good this year. She's she's in
She was in Ocean's 8.
She was in Ocean's 8, and she's in something else, isn't she?
Probably, but I don't know what it is.
I'm gonna look up what it is. But yeah, the trailer, pretty good. Pretty good. Have you seen
Unbreakable? No.
Have you seen Split?
I have seen Split, yeah.
It looks like it might be like a different take on superhero genre, which will be interesting.
It'll be interesting because, Glass, or Mr. Glass, which is Samuel L. Jackson's character, what are his powers? I thought he's just
smart.
Really brittle.
He's super smart.
Yeah, he's super smart, but he's like physically, like if you touch him, he just breaks, right? Yeah.
But his superpower is he's super smart, but he's brittle.
He's a bad guy, right?
He's a bad guy.
In the first one.
So, what he does in the first one, for people who haven't seen Unbreakable, he finds out that he's super brittle, and he is super smart. So he's like, I have superpowers of some kind, but he also thinks if there's someone like me, there's got to be someone the opposite of me. He works at a comic book store, so he's like super into superheroes and stuff. So he's like, if there's someone like me, there's got to be someone who's the opposite of me that has like super strength.
But dumb.
Huh? No, but not dumb, but like someone who's just got super strength. And like the opposite of him, where he's like super weak. So his plan is, he creates all these scenarios and he murders all these people to find someone who is as strong as him. So he like blows up a building or something, and he like blows up a train, which is how he finds out that Bruce Willis is.
There was one survivor.
Strong. Yeah, because he's the only survivor of the train crash. So he's a mass murderer.
But what are they going to use him in this movie for?
No idea. I think he's going to the rumor is he'll team up with James McAvoy.
Because he's pretty crazy.
Oh, he's fucked, yeah. With the...
Like James McAvoy, the person.
Yeah, the James McAvoy, the person. He's such a bad guy. Absolutely hate James McAvoy. I actually hear he's kind of a nice guy. Yeah, I heard he's pretty cool. But anyway, I think he's going to team up with the Beast or something, and they're going to try and do crime.
The Beast.
The Beast is...
Oh, as in James McAvoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
the Beast has, like, superpowers.
Yeah, but that's only one personality of all the
24.
other personalities. Yeah.
I don't know where it's exactly going, but it looks like it could be good. It looks like it could be better than Split.
Yeah, it could be, yeah. And Bruce Willis will just be the good guy that fights him?
Well, he would probably be the good guy. And people are also speculating that Sarah Paulson's character has superpowers. And possibly Anya Taylor-Joy's character has superpowers of some kind.
Have you seen Split?
Yeah, I've seen Split, yeah. It's a good movie. I enjoyed it.
Until the very end, I didn't even think it would be related to Unbreakable.
It's not an obvious shoehorned in kind of...
Which is probably why it worked, because if they did say it was related, it might have made more money, but this had more impact.
I didn't realize this until someone told me, but the poster for Split and the poster for Unbreakable have the same background, which is like glass breaking.
Okay.
So it kind of hinted at no one picked up on it until they saw the movie, but they have like the same glass breaking kind of background. But people thought the glass breaking for Split was breaking into personalities, I guess.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It'll be good. I think this was a really good trailer. I still like Shazam better than this, but yeah, it was a good trailer.
There was one other thing I want to mention. So they're making an Annabelle 3.
Oh, really? Annabelle 2 was okay, wasn't it? I haven't seen it.
Yeah, Annabelle 2 was pretty good.
And Annabelle 1's pretty shit, isn't it?
Yeah, Annabelle 1's bad.
Yeah, it's
really
rubbish.
bad. But 3 has the Warrens in it. So it's going to have Patrick Wilson and...
Oh, so it's going to be the backstory about how they get the Annabelle doll.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So that should be interesting. That was announced. And there was some news about The Nun, but I didn't really read it.
Who's directing Annabelle 3?
It's someone different again. It's not James Wan.
Okay.
But James Wan has, he worked on the script for it.
Oh, so he's producing?
I think so, yeah. And that's coming out next year.
So, yeah. It should be okay.
Was it, I think, in terms of Comic-Con related news.
I guess there's some other news that came out. Have you heard about the Fox-Disney merger confirmed?
Yes, yeah, I did hear about that.
There was a board meeting yesterday, and it's happened. They've merged. It's all done. So
we'll have to see what happens from here onwards.
And have you heard about the New Mutants and Dark Phoenix debacle?
Well, I haven't heard anything about them, which probably means that they're not going ahead.
Do you want to hear about them? There's been some rumors that have come out. So basically, I'll start with New Mutants. New Mutants is apparently very bad, and the director, Josh Bone, I think his name was, wanted to just make a horror movie with some superhero characters in it, but it's very light on the superhero characters, heavy on the horror. It's a very generic horror movie that's very shit. And they've tried to do reshoots and stuff to fix it up, but it's still pretty bad. The test screenings compared it to Fantastic Four. Fantastic. Yeah, so that level bad. And they're not sure if they're going to do some more reshoots and try and fix this up, or if they're just going to scrap it.
Just release it straight to Netflix. You know what? That's what they're doing with the Mowgli movie, Andy Serkis' movie.
Was that because it wasn't good?
Well, apparently, it could be bad. That's probably why they're doing it. But apparently, Warner Bros. Didn't want it to be compared to the other Jungle Book, which
was pretty good.
Was
yeah,
really good.
That movie looked really dark for a Jungle Book movie. Anyway, so New Mutants up in the air. Apparently, Josh Bone was what was the guy who did Fantastic?
Josh Trank.
Josh Trank. Apparently, he was similar kind of set behavior. It was really aggressive to staff and just not a great time on set. Apparently, Anya Taylor-Joy hated someone else in the movie as well, and they didn't get along, so it wasn't a good time. And the only plus point is apparently the good performances, because they actually have really good actors in this movie. They got Anya Taylor-Joy, Macy Williams. Macy Williams is from Game of Thrones. And then they got the guy from Stranger Things.
Which one? The main one?
The guy that looks like a Drago. He goes out with the main one's sister. Oh, in Stranger Things.
Oh, that guy. Yeah. Jonathan.
Yeah, Jonathan. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, he's in it. Yeah,
I don't like that guy. Well, I don't like him in Stranger Things, but yeah, I think in general, I just don't like that guy. Yeah,
he looks like a Drago. He looks like a Drago in this movie as well. But anyway, apparently the performances are quite good, but the movie is generic shit. Dark Phoenix, apparently is shit as well. They're thinking about doing reshoots.
Haven't they already done reshoots? So reshoots.
More reshoots. More reshoots to fix it. Apparently it's better than New Mutants, but the performances by the cast are super phoned in, because I think no one wanted to really be there. Especially people like Jennifer Lawrence. I don't think she wanted to be there at all.
I'm surprised she was even there for this one.
So, apparently it might get scrapped as well. And they're waiting for the Disney. This news came out before the merger. So, yeah, I think once Disney gets a hold of everything, they're going to decide where to release them or not. To be honest, it's a shame not to release a movie that has so many good actors in it.
That's true, yeah. Now, I have a feeling they will release them, but not theatrically.
Just as a Netflix thing? Or like a Disney streaming service?
Yeah, just some streaming service. Because it's cheaper to release it that way. So they can just get it out there. Doesn't matter what it makes. Like, whatever it is, they don't care. And then just move on.
Yeah, and apparently The Eternals is a movie that Marvel's planning, and that's going to bring the X-Men universe into the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Okay.
Obviously not the same universe. I think they're going to recast everyone in.
Yeah.
Go a different way, but yeah, they'll bring them into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And also Star Wars news, Luke and Leia are confirmed for Episode 9.
Yes, I heard about that too.
Yeah, they're going to use reused footage from Episode 7 for Leia in Episode 9. And Luke will be probably a Force ghost, I guess. And Billy D's on board as well.
Was there anything else that came out?
I think that's it. That's the main news that's kind of come out since then. But unsure where these Fox properties are going to go to. But I think they may still release at least Dark Phoenix theatrically. Because it's like a trilogy. Well, this will be the fourth movie, would it? It would be a bit awkward to not release it in theaters, I guess.
We'll have to see what happens. But apparently they're all taken off the release schedule, so we don't know when they're going to come out.
No idea. I think they're all shot and finished, well, other than the reshoots. And they've obviously had test screenings, but not good news.
Yeah.
Not good news if you like the Fox X-Men movies.
I think that's everything we had in terms of San Diego Comic-Con and any of the latest news.
Most of the news was San Diego Comic-Con.
So next week we'll be doing Mission Impossible Fallout, which is apparently really good.
Is it already out in America?
Yeah, it's already out. Yeah, it came out this weekend. Yeah, we're getting it next weekend, so our review's going to be a little bit later. But yeah, apparently it's like one of the best action movies that has come out recently.
I think it will be not as good as Ghost Protocol, but better than Rogue Nation.
I don't know how good it will be. Yeah, because the last three movies have all been pretty good. Well, the last two.
Three.
Last two, yeah.
Oh, even the J.J. Abrams one isn't that bad.
It's pretty good, yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. And Jeremy Renner's not in it.
Yeah, he's not. But they've got Henry.
Yeah, Henry Cavill.
They've got Simon Pegg back. Got the big black dude back.
Yeah. That's just what he's called.
Yeah, that's his name. I can't remember what his name is. And they've got Rebecca Ferguson back as well.
Yeah.
And good old Tom Cruise.
And Tom Cruise is back.
So it should be good.
Yeah, it should be good. We'll be doing that in person again, so you're going to be here.
Yeah, I'll be there.
So, and we'll see if we get a guest or not. We might get one, let's see.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Alright, so if any of you want to contact us, you can do it by
Facebook and Instagram at Cognitive Recalibration, email at cognitiverecalibrationpodcast@gmail.com, and at Twitter on C Recalibration.
Yep, and we are now on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, iHeartRadio, and Spotify. So you can find us on pretty much, those are the main music listening apps, so you can find us on all of those. We are going to have a competition coming up, which I won't disclose what it is for yet, but we'll have one in the next couple of weeks, which will involve answering a question, and you will get a prize.
It's a pretty good prize.
And it's a pretty good prize.
I kind of want the prize.
We'll tell you what the prize is, and I'm sure if you're listening to our podcast, you will probably want it too. So stay tuned for that competition in the next couple of weeks. But I guess till the next episode where we talk about Mission Impossible Fallout.
That's it. See you guys next time.
Bye.